Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be talking about the newly released and highly anticipated iPhone 11. So, Apple's keynote was held on Tuesday, and many people tuned in, many people watched it, and many people were impressed with what Apple had to offer. So, Apple introduced 3 new iPhones along with many other things, but this video is going to be focused on those 3 iPhones that they introduced. So the first one is the iPhone 11, the iPhone 11 Pro, and the iPhone 11 Pro Max. So I know iPhone 11 Pro Max is the longest name you've ever heard in a phone, let alone an iPhone, but they're modeling it after their computers and their iPads, so I think it makes sense, and it makes sense for the phone that they released. I mean, it's revolutionary. So just to go over the specs, we got the screen size. So on the iPhone 11, screen size is 6.1 inches. On the iPhone 11 Pro it's 5.8, so a little bit smaller, but you're still getting a lot more stuffed into it. But on the iPhone 11 Pro Max, you're getting 6.5 inches of screen, which is decent for a phone that's really good. But the big difference in these phones is not the screen or like the technology, it's the price and what everyone has seen before, the cameras. So the price for the iPhone 11 is pretty cheap. It's $699, so almost $700 for the iPhone 11 base model. For the iPhone 11 Pro, it's $999, so roughly the same price as the iPhone 10 when it came out. And the iPhone 11 Pro Max is $1099, so significantly more expensive than the iPhone 11 and iPhone 11 Pro, but you're getting more bang for your buck in that phone. So I'm going to start with the iPhone 11 since that's the base model. So the base iPhone 11 comes with 2 cameras, as you can see. It's got 2 cameras, one ultra wide camera, the bottom camera, and one normal camera, a 12 megapixel camera. Both cameras come with night mode, and all the phones have night mode on them. It transforms your pictures from when you're taking it in a dark setting. It'll transform them and turn them into a lighter setting, and you can see your picture more clearly and it's easier to see. On the iPhone 11 Pro, you get that 12 megapixel camera, but this time you're getting 3 lenses. One is the ultra wide, the wide, and the telephoto. And the telephoto, it's like binoculars or like a magnifying glass. You can see stuff far away. And ultra wide, it's a new feature. Samsung introduced it first, so iPhone's a little slow catching up to that. But the ultra wide allows you to step back without actually moving yourself. It allows you to make a wider frame so you can see your whole setting, as you can see here in Apple's example picture for the ultra wide camera. The iPhone 11 Pro Max, it comes with the same stuff as the iPhone 11 Pro, the triple 12 megapixel ultra wide, and telephoto cameras. All these phones come standard with night mode, which I explained to you before, makes your dark pictures look like they're taken in the day. All these iPhones, obviously they come with Face ID, which is no new thing because we've had iPhone 10, 10R with Face ID, so nothing new there. But the bionic chip that it uses, on the iPhone 10 and the iPhone 10R, they use the A12 chip, which is extremely good. But Apple just released the A13 bionic chip, which is going to be placed in all of their new iPhone 11s, all 3. So in the iPhone 11, iPhone 11 Pro, and iPhone 11 Pro Max. Really long names, it's kind of annoying to say them. So the A13 bionic chip comes with the 3rd generation neural engine, which is placed in all the phones. Next we got the battery. So the battery, as expected for a new iPhone, is going to be significantly longer than the previous ones. So for the iPhone 11, the battery lasts up to 1 hour longer than the iPhone XR. And for the iPhone 11 Pro, it lasts up to 4 hours longer than the iPhone XS, which I mean is a rough comparison because both iPhones are extremely different. But the iPhone 11 Pro Max has the longest battery life of any phone ever made, and this is emphasized severely by Apple in their keynote and on their website. It has the longest battery life in any iPhone, and it lasts up to 5 hours longer than the iPhone XS Max. So it's 1 hour more than the iPhone 11 Pro, and quite a lot more than the iPhone 11. Water durability, water resistance, I mean, it's no new thing. It started off with the iPhone 7 and now it's progressed to now where it is. And Apple told us at the keynote that they're increasing the water resistancy depth. So in the iPhone 11 it's now 2 meters, which I think it may have been for the previous iPhone 8 and iPhone 10 also. But it's resistant for up to 2 meters and up to 30 minutes. But for the iPhone 11 Pro and the Pro Max, it's 4 meters for 30 minutes, which I mean, it's not like you're gonna try to drop your iPhone into the pool, but I mean, if you wanted to, you could do it for 30 minutes without breaking it. So that's good. The capacity. Now, the base capacity for all 3 iPhones is 64 gigabytes. I mean, it's not a lot, but it should get you what you want. The next one, for the iPhone 11, the next stage is 128 gigabytes. It's 128 gigabytes, which is still quite a lot, double what you got in the base. But for the iPhone 11 Pro and the Pro Max, you're getting 256 gigabytes, which is a lot, like a lot. But if you think that's a lot, compare it to 512 gigabytes for the iPhone 11 Pro and the Pro Max. iPhone 11, you still have 256 as your maximum that you can get, but 512 is quite a lot. The display on all of them, I think I've talked about it before. On the iPhone 11, it's a 6.1 inch LCD multi-touch display with IPS technology. It's got what Apple calls a liquid retina HD display, which is better than the normal retina that they've had on the iPhone 10 and the iPhone 8 and the iPhones before it. iPhone 11 Pro, it's got a smaller screen, but more bang for your buck because it's an all-screen OLED screen multi-touch display. And this they call the Super Retina XDR display. It's a lot of letters, it's a long name, but Super Retina is apparently the new thing that Apple's coming out with, and it's included on the iPhone 11 Pro Max also. So you've got that on the Pro Max, and you've also got a massive 6.5 inch all-screen OLED display. Video recording, so Apple in their keynote they exemplified what their video recording looks like, and they said that it's 4K video recording at 24, 30, or 68 frames per second. And if you're taking pictures and you want to take a video instead of a picture, you simply just hold the picture button and it starts taking a video. It's kind of like if you have Snapchat, it's kind of like Snapchat where you just hold the button and it starts a video. So that's pretty cool. It adds to the accessibility for the phone and for people who are too lazy to switch the tabs to video mode. They also introduced something called Slofies, or slow-mo selfies, where now their front-facing camera also has the ability to take slow-mo videos. So if you want to look cool with your hair and wave it around, you can do that with the Slofies feature on the iPhone 11 series. Overall, Apple really hit home with this the new iPhone 11s, and I mean, I can't wait to get one in my hands and actually test it out. And I'm surely going to post a video about that soon when I get one. So I'll see you guys later, and